Hello guys, Luke here. Welcome back to another stream, and welcome back to PC Building Simulator as well. It's been a little while, I admit, probably longer than it should have been, but this is a series I do enjoy doing because it's kind of just almost like therapy, like digital therapy, just to relax and just mess with PCs, or not really mess with them, but more so fix them and stuff. It's therapeutic almost. And I hope you guys enjoy that sort of thing as well. But today we're starting off a little differently than other live streams of this game. We're actually going to start off in free build mode. And we're actually going to build the PC that's right next to me right now that I'm actually gaming on, recording on, streaming on, everything. It's my monster PC next to me, my Intel i9 9900K base system. So it's awesome for streaming and editing and all that. But anyway, just before we actually get into free build, I'll show you a bit of my desktop right now. Where do I put the photos? I think I put them in here. Yeah. So let me just open photos. Hold on. All right, there we go. So this is my PC with like not turned on, and there it is with everything turned on. So we're going to be attempting to build this system inside PC Building Simulator. So it should be cool. I've got a few more angles here. They take a bit to load. So yeah, this is my system I've been using now for... I don't think I've really touched it in like a year. So, hey Detro, good to see you here. I had a feeling you'd be in the chat today, just because you've literally been in every other PC Building Simulator live chat. You're here every time without fail. It's cool. But yeah, this is my PC that I'm using right now, that I'm showing you. Like, I'm using it right now. So we're going to be building this in the game as best we can. Unfortunately, we don't have access to all the parts. For example, they have Zotac graphics cards in the game, but not my exact one, not a 1080 Ti AMP edition. They have the AMP Extreme, which is close enough. I mean, it's it's got one extra fan. Like, so the card's a little bit longer, has one extra fan. Not a huge deal. They don't exactly have this case either, but they do have other fractal design cases that are very similar. Oh, thanks, Detro. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Thanks, man. I wouldn't miss having you in the chat. Like, it just feels weird if you're not in the chat for one of these live streams. But anyway, you've seen my PC. And by the way, this will be a video up on the channel after the fact of it being live. Sorry, my microphone's a bit high. Stream issues. My microphone's not mute today. That's good. I just assumed it would I'd make all the mistakes. Because it's been a while since I actually live streamed on YouTube. You probably realized, Detro, I haven't... live stream on YouTube for a bit. I've been actually live streaming on Twitch, and if you want to check out the Twitch, it's just Lucas75 TV instead of Lucas75. So Lucas75 on YouTube, Lucas75 TV on Twitch. If you want to check out live streams, they're not very professionally done like my YouTube is. They're a bit more casual. Anyway, you've seen my PC. Let's go back into. So we're going to go into free build today to start off. We may go into career mode later. I think we will have time to go into career. I'm aiming for about an hour and a half stream today, which is what our previous live streams have been for PC Building Simulator. So looking for the same sort of time. But let's go into free build here. They give you an option of workshops here. Just thought I'd mention these are paid DLC to unlock, and they're just different workshops. Yeah, it's a kind of a shitty way of them making extra money. I don't enjoy with it. Cool, I was wondering where you went. Yeah, I've been around still. I mean, I've been making YouTube content. I just haven't been live streaming very often. I don't know. I do just talk about this for a sec. I do love the fact that Twitch is like, it's just so much easier to live stream on. YouTube creates it's a lot more set up to actually stream on YouTube. Like with Twitch, I just open OBS, which is the recording software or streaming software, and I just log into my Twitch account, and then I'm good to go. I'm good to start streaming. It's so easy. It's crazy simple. Is my face cam a little smaller than usual? Oh, I don't care. Whatever. Let's go into it. So we're in free build, which means we have access to all the parts off the bat. We have all the cases, all the graphics cards, all the memory, everything. We have all the motherboards, so it's awesome to muck around. I actually started playing around with the case I was going to use already. Let me just get rid of that, because I before this stream I actually was looking at what parts were good, were ideal. Like, I was trying to find all my exact parts for my build, but I can't find all the exact parts. Even the RAM, I can find the exact same RAM, but it's running at just a slightly higher megahertz. Like it's 3600 megahertz instead of 3200. Not a big deal. But anyway, let's go ahead and build my PC. So as I said before, they don't exactly have my exact case, because my exact case is a Fractal Design Define S2 gunmetal. So there's a blackout and there's a gunmetal. The gunmetal is obviously not completely black, it's a bit grey. The blackout is obviously all black. And you can see here, they have the Fractal Design Define R6 gunmetal and gunmetal TG. I think that means tempered glass. So this is just with no window. This is with tempered glass side panel. You have the white one. You have the Define R5, which I think my Define S2 is very much more similar to the R6, not the R5. So I think we'll be going with the R6. Just looking through all the... You see you got the black and blackout here, and you got the tempered glass here. Blackout, tempered glass. I don't get... There's black. Oh, I think that's got white fans. So the difference between the black and the blackout is that the blackout is everything completely black, whereas the black actually has some white stuff in it. I know that's weird to hear, but yeah, it's strange. There's actually some white parts. I'm not going to pull out the case because then I have to bloody get rid of it. But they do have the gunmetal tempered glass, which is very close to mine's a gunmetal tempered glass Define S2. So it's so similar. The only thing, I was actually looking at this case before, and there's not much I can tell that's different. It's so close. Like, I'm looking at it now, trying to find a difference. It's uncanny. Why they like? I don't get it. Anyway, and the thing is, the R6 is actually more expensive than the S2, which I don't understand either, because they, to me, they're exactly the same case. But anyway, this is basically my case. It's so close. Still can't spot any differences. Even the power supply shroud's the same. I don't believe... See, in my case, I've actually removed all this. I've removed these drive caddies and this side panel here, this metal bit. So it's just open here, like for more airflow, because I don't have any, like... My system just next to me, it's got only one mechanical hard drive, which is mounted down here. And it's got two M.2 SSDs, which are on the motherboard. So I don't need any of these drives just here. So... but the problem is I was playing with this earlier. I will start taking it apart though. But I was playing with this earlier, and it always wants you to have like this bit here, this panel here, this red panel. You can't get rid of this, which is really annoying. So we can get rid of everything else though. So maybe we'll start with that. So you can remove all these. We've got one screw each. It's a bit tedious, isn't it? Bloody removing this stuff. These as well. I don't even use these. I mount my 3.5 inch 2 terabyte hard drive just to, like, I think it's, where is it? I can't actually see it. I think it's under here somewhere. I think it's mounted to the ground here. Or it might be, no, it's on the back. No, that's SSD. That's SSD mounts, like 2.5 inch drive mounts on the back. I'm pretty sure mine's mounted in the floor here. I can't see it because it's under the shroud, like this bit. But yeah, we can go ahead and remove this now. Annoyingly, we have to remove the front panel to get to it. It's really annoying actually. So we can take out, and this is even more annoying. You have to actually take out the fans to get that panel, and then even then I don't think you can take the panel off. We'll have another look here. Maybe there was something else when I was testing that we need to take off. Yeah, see? It moves backwards and forwards. You can't remove it. It sucks. And like, I would much rather just stay there. I wonder if it can stay there. Let's get those fans back. Oh shit, what fans were they? I'm guessing they were Fractal Design fans, right? Had to be. Are they 14 inch? Yeah, I think they were these ones. Oh, wait, you can. Excellent. As long as we can mount our 2.5 inch down there. I don't know if we can. Let's try that, actually. So for my storage, I've got, as I said, I've got two M.2 SSDs, a 1 terabyte and a 256 gig. And then I also have a 2 terabyte Barracuda. So actually, this is exactly the drive I have. So can I mount this? Wait, Okay, we may have to put it there because in my actual PC, I've got it's mounted on the floor. But because this is this must be one of the differences between the R6 and the S2, is that I was able to mount my drives down there. I'm pretty sure you can still. Like, I don't get why. See how there's like routing for screws and stuff? There's like points here you can put screws through. So I don't get why you wouldn't be able to in this case, but whatever. It's not letting me do it. So I guess we'll put it there. But anyway, I just wanted to test if that would work. But let's go ahead and finish. We had one more of those Fractal Design fans to put in. I believe it's the 14-inch. Yeah, this one. What else? Oh, yeah. For water cooling, liquid cooling, I've got a 360mm Thermaltake Water 3.0 RGB cooler. They do not have Thermaltake water coolers in this game. So if I put Thermaltake, only two things come up for Thermaltake. Yeah, and that's the only two things. We have a low profile, like heatsink thing. Oh, no, that's a whole. It's got a fan and everything. Okay, and we got the Thermaltake ring silent. So yeah, it doesn't have. Yeah, no liquid cooling ones, which sucks. But the closest one is a. Shit, what did I go with? Corsair, I think. Corsair H110i is very similar. Excuse me. I don't know. I had a big drink before, so it's taken a while to go down or something. I don't know why, but it's telling me we've got 3 fans in there now. Oh, we've got a 14-inch at the back. We've got two 14s at the front. That's exactly how mine's set up. Now, they're actually, funny enough, they do have my motherboard. We've put in Z390. I have the... Oh, there's actually a few here. It's an MSI. Hold on. MSI. And... pretty sure it's... Yeah, Gaming Edge AC. This is my exact motherboard. So yeah, there's one part at least that I can get the exact part. Yeah, there's actually very few parts in this system I'll be able to get the exact parts for. I think there's 3 or 4. I can get, this is the exact motherboard I have. I can get the CPU, of course, the 9900K, and I can get the power supply, which is a Corsair RM850i, 850 watt power supply, of course, because they had 850 in the name. What else do they have? They obviously they got my Barracuda drive. Now, funny enough, my SSDs, one's an Intel and one's a Samsung, and this game does not have any. If we go into storage here, Samsung, nothing comes up. So no Samsung drives, no Intel drives. So that's weird to me. Like Samsung is like considered top of the line. Like their Samsung Pro line of M.2s are like considered right at the top of the food chain when it comes to storage speed and stuff, and they're not even in the game. It's very strange. I guess maybe Korean companies aren't working with the developer of this game to put their stuff in, because like you have to, I don't know how it works. Either the developer of this game reaches out to companies to get their stuff in, or vice versa. The company reaches out to the developer here to like put their stuff in the game. I'm not sure. You can tell that Razer and NZXT and Asus ROG reached out because they all have workshops. So as I showed you before on the start screen, they have 3 other workshops which are paid DLC, and that's one's an Asus ROG workshop, one's a Razer workshop, and one's an NZXT workshop. So obviously they're, you know, kind of like sponsored providers. That's why you'll see a lot of their parts in the parts list here. Like you'll see a lot of NZXT, a lot of Razer. Although Razer like doesn't actually make a lot of the stuff. Like they make cases. Actually, no, Razer don't make cases. What am I talking about? They make peripherals. Yeah, so you can get their peripherals. Anyway, we've got our motherboard in. I'm trying not to get distracted. And I know this is exactly my motherboard because it's got 2 M.2s. There's one just here, and there's one just here. And I've got them both populated in my actual system. But, as I said, unfortunately, they don't have Samsung or Intel drives. So we're going to have to go with... We're just going to have to put in 256 gig SSD. We've only got 2 options. I mean, this one looks much cooler. I'm probably going to go with this, even though... Well, yeah, that'd be about the equivalent. So my 256 gig is a Samsung Evo M.2 PCIe SSD. So it's very similar to this. So I guess we'll go with that. And that's my boot drive. Put the screw in, the standoff and then the screw. And then the other one is a 1 terabyte. So we'll just 1 terabyte SSD. Wow, they only have one? Wow. That's not even going to be compatible, is it? Huh. The reason I said that is because this is a PCI Gen 4 SSD, and I'm running an Intel platform, which I guess you can put Gen 4 drives in a Gen 3 slot though. It's backwards compatible, so yeah, I'm not sure how that works. Anyway, I literally don't have any other options. Is there even a 960 gig? Not really. Oh yeah, you have this one. So wait, hold on. 1 terabyte M.2. Oh, there's others. It's just they don't say SSD. Okay, cool. But they still don't have Intel, so I'll just pick. I don't even know what the pricing's like on it. I'm guessing I'm just going for the look. I'm going for the same look as my PC. But none of these really look like my Intel drive. That's the problem. I may just go with this Corsair one. Why not? I mean, the storage amount will be correct. The storage speeds and stuff and brands might not be. So our storage is now all done. The Barracuda is correct. That's exactly the drive I have in my system. We may as well do CPU next, because they actually have my exact CPU. The 9900K. Oh yeah. Powerful CPU. Although Ryzen 3rd Gen has basically like blown this CPU out of the water. So it's a bit sad. I built this system, like my system, right before I think Ryzen Gen 2 came around, which was like pretty damn good. And then Gen 3 came out like mid last year, and that just blew all of Intel stuff just in the water. Like, I kind of wish I built Ryzen to be honest. The RAM. We can do RAM next actually. First I'll have to hold on. Have to get nice and close in here, because I need to open up the little latches here. I'm going to be populating all 4 slots, because I have all 4 slots on my motherboard populated. And the RAM we're looking for, I should click on memory. And I have Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro. And then they're black modules, so this type of module here. But my modules are 3200 megahertz each, and these are like much higher speeds. That's the correct one. That's the correct speed, but not. I don't have white sticks. I have black sticks like that. So I looked at this earlier, and the closest I can get is this one here, 3600 megahertz. It's not going to matter too much. It is the exact module I have in my I have 4 of these in my system. It's just that these are slightly higher clock speed. So what are you going to do? So we're going to populate all these slots with these. I mean, the end result is that I'm going to compare side by side. I'm going to compare this system in game to the system my system I showed you pictures of just before, and they should look the same. I hope. Are those black? Yeah, they're black. Okay. It does look white from here. Alright, everything's going pretty smoothly. We may as well do power supply too, because we have... This game does have my exact power supply as well, which I'm happy about. It's a Corsair... Let's go to power supplies first. We have a Corsair RM850. This one here. There's the X and there's the non-X. The non-X is the one I have, and that actually has support for Corsair Link, although I don't use Corsair Link. It's meant to like link your RGB devices together to work together. The X means it doesn't have that link, but that's literally the only difference. It doesn't matter otherwise. We need that bracket back on. Where's that? There we go. Put the bracket on. Got 6 screws. Jesus. What's the difference between the megahertz? So basically, for Intel, doesn't matter too much. They do perform better. I mean, it depends on the timings of RAM too. For RAM performance, you have to look at both the speed, so the megahertz, and you also have to look at the timings. This game doesn't seem to say timings anywhere on the RAM, so I'm probably just gonna gloss over timings. But basically, the lower the timings are, the faster, the better performance as well. But as I just said, it's not showing timings anywhere, so I have no idea what the timings of this RAM is. But the difference between megahertz, basically, higher the megahertz, the better performance you are going to get. But because I'm running an Intel platform, the megahertz doesn't actually matter that much. I could probably run 2400 megahertz RAM, and playing games and stuff, I probably wouldn't notice a difference between this speed RAM and 2400 megahertz. But if you are running a Ryzen system, Ryzen CPUs have a technology called Infinity Fabric, and that means that the CPU performance is dependent on the speed of the RAM. So actually, the faster RAM you put in your Ryzen system, you'll actually get better performance from the CPU. So it's very interesting. If you actually want higher speed RAM, it can greatly increase your performance with Ryzen. But as I said, my system is an Intel, so it's not going to matter too much if we go higher. I mean, yeah, I'd love to put 4000 or like 4200 megahertz like RAM in my system, but at the end of the day, I'm probably not going to notice the difference anyway. So there you go, Detro. I've tried to answer your question as best as I could. It took a while, but I got there, I think. Oh yeah, I can tell this is exactly my motherboard. It has, yeah, the I/O is exactly the same. I actually wish it had more USBs. Like, I know it's weird to say, but see, you got the two USB 2.0 here and two USB 3, and then that's it. That's actually not very many USBs. I wish they put more on it. Like this MSI logo, get this out of here. Like, throw it away. put like 4 more USB 3s there. You got a USB Type C, which is handy because I've actually got a cable right now in that slot going to a USB 3.0 female adapter. So I do have another USB spot. This spot here is like super high speed USB 3, but it's a slightly different connector, which really annoys me. It's not the same. I've tried to put USB devices into this and it doesn't fit. It's like slightly. I wish I could. I can't zoom in any closer, but yeah, it's like slightly different size port. It's really annoying. It bugs the hell out of me that my system doesn't have. I end up having to use these two here USB 2 and these two are USB 3. So I end up having to use, like, right now I've got a capture card for my camera plugged into one of these two. I think this one here, because it uses USB 3 speed. Because my ports on the back are full. Like, all my USBs on the back are full. I got my microphone, headset, keyboard, mouse. That's it. That's all my 4 USBs done on the back, and then I have 4 in the front for everything else. It really sucks. Like, I really wish my old system next to me on this side has like double the USB ports that this system has. Like, it's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here. Sorry about that. Let's get on with the build. I just put in this power supply. We're gonna have to remove this here. Hold on. What did I just remove? Can I remove this or what? Don't tell me I have to. Oh no. Don't tell me I have to remove that. Hold on. So we can actually put on. We'll leave that panel off. We can put the front panels back on because we are done with that. Actually, we want the filter first. Yeah, dust filter first. Now front panel. There we go. Nice. And we had another. Was that? Oh, I removed the dust filter. That's what it was. I didn't know what I removed before. It was weird. Hello, Sparky. Oh, it looks like a sweet build. Yeah, it should be. It's my actual build. At the start of the stream, I showed pictures of my actual PC, and the idea is I'm going to build my exact PC in the game. So I just thought it'd be a neat idea. It should be pretty sweet, I hope. We'll even do some benchmarks on it and stuff. I kind of want to get back into career mode in this game as well, though, so I want to leave time for that. So I'm trying to kind of be fast. I know I'm being slow, though, because I'm rambling a lot, but I'm trying to also be fast at it. God, look at these drive bays I removed. God. We don't even need any of these now. Beauty pack. Oh, was that meant to go out the... Oh, that was on the side. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, maybe put that back, because that actually hides a bit of... It hides a drive. Why not go AMD for more threads and half the price, though? Good point, Spiky. And I would, but if you had read the stream title, I'm building my actual real-life PC in the game. So just to make it clear, if I was building a PC right now, I would 100% go AMD. Definitely, I'd probably go 3900X, I guess, around there somewhere. Like, more cores is better because I do a lot of editing. I do streaming, as you can see. So definitely would use the more threads and stuff. Yeah, and it is half the price. You're right. You're absolutely right. But that's not what I'm doing. This stream is about building my current PC. I just thought it'd be cool because it does have a lot of the similar parts. Like the case is pretty much the same as my case. Motherboard's the same. CPU's the same. RAM's the same. Power supply's the same. Like so far, everything's the same. We can go on to probably graphics card soon, I guess. And we'll do all the cabling at the end, of course. But the graphics card, this is the problem I have here. If we type in Zotac 1080. So you do have 1080 Ti. You have an Amp Extreme. You have another Amp Extreme. Oh, it's a 1080 Amp Extreme. You got 1080 Ti Amp Extreme, a 1080 Ti Mini, and a 1080 Mini. I have a 1080 Ti Amp Edition, so not Amp Extreme. And that's the problem I have here is that it has this one. Not the my card is basically the same, but like two fans, like slightly shorter. But we're gonna have to go with this. Oh, which way do we want to mount it actually? Well, in my system, I don't have this option. I don't have this vertical mounting option. So I guess I'm going to go with traditional mounting. But first we're going to have to remove some of these. I think it's the top two, right? It should be. Oh no, it's the... So, hold on. We can put that top one back. Actually, the top one stays there, but we remove this one. Alright, that should fit. Graphics card. God's sake. 1080 Ti. Zotac. Amp Extreme. There we go. It wants to put it vertical. No. There we go. Oh, God, that is a... Holy shit, that's a beefy card. Wow. I know why they put the name Extreme in there. Sparky says, the Threadripper, oof, I like the build anyway, looking good. Cheers, mate. Yeah, Threadripper, blah, I can't talk right now. Threadripper is awesome. I probably wouldn't go, oh wait, is 3900X the Threadripper? I think it is, yeah. I need to look up what AMD processors, like what their core counts and everything. I've let myself go a bit in the dark when it comes to AMD stuff recently. I just know they're good. You have a 750 Ti with 2GB RAM. Zotac card. Yeah, Zotac cards are great. I've bought 2 Zotac cards recently. Well, recently as in like the last 3 years. I bought a Zotac 1050 Ti Zotac for my spare system, the system that's next to me. That's like my older system that I still keep for gaming. Like when I have someone come over, they can game on it. And then I have the 1080 Ti, which I actually bought secondhand off like a secondhand marketplace. And been very happy with that so far. It does everything I want to do. I'm using that to stream at the moment. I'm using the NVENC codec on OBS to stream, so it uses like barely any of my hardware to stream. It's so good, and it makes the stream look great. Like, I'm very happy with Zotac cards. So I'll probably buy a Zotac card again. On my AMD build, I accidentally put the Mobo in without the IO shield. Yep, I've heard that's a common problem, a common issue. Now, funny thing is, I've actually never done that. I've never missed the IO shield, but never fear, because I think a lot of like motherboards are coming with IO shields built in now. This motherboard here, for example, I didn't have to put an IO shield in. This comes with an IO shield built on, so like you don't have to actually put an IO shield on. It just the motherboard has one built on, which is really cool. Love me some beef on my GPUs. Yeah, it's a freaking beefy GPU, man. My Amp Edition, so this is an Amp Extreme. My Amp Edition is slightly less thick. That's really thick GPU. Anyway, what else do we have to go here? We've got our storage, got CPU. We may as well do CPU cooler now, which is an annoying part because, as I said before, I think before Sparky got here, it doesn't have my cooler in this game. I have a thermal take. Oh. And when we type in thermal take, it only comes up with these two. So the closest thing I could get is like if we list this from... How do I order this? I can't. Oh yeah, because they have the pricing. Yeah, I can't list. So I'm just going to go Corsair. Yeah, so this one here. This is like the closest I can get to my actual water cooler. Because it's 360mm RGB. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. But I want to put it on top. Oh, do I have to move that fan at the back? That's annoying. I didn't have to do that in my system. That's annoying. But mine, in my real system, mine is mounted at the top, but I've still got the back fan on. So I'm curious why you have to... Huh. That's annoying. Alright, well I guess we'll do what it says. Apparently it can't fit with this fan there. But it can, trust me, it can. And we've got to probably move some top pieces here. Wait, I think we need to leave that last part on. Let me put that part back on. This one. Alright, so if we go to put on our cooler now, Corsair. Yep. God, screws galore. Jesus. Oh, I didn't realize it actually does have the prices for stuff, but only once you add them to the system. So it has my prices on the side there. Shit. The reason why I didn't notice until now, even though it's on stream, is because I actually have something next to my tripod blocking the screen, that part of the screen. So I didn't see it. Now, can we put this fan back there? Let's have a look. That Zotac looking thick boy. Yeah, it definitely is. We had a fractal design 140mm. Where are you? It's not going to go there. So unfortunately, we lose an exhaust fan, but we gain 3 in the cooler. So, not exactly my system. Because yeah, that fan is that looks weird actually, not having a fan there. But there's not much I can do because this is the same size cooler I have. Like it's so similar. I guess we'll go with it. I'm not going to get it perfect. I knew I wasn't going to get it perfect from the start. Dust filter back on, top panel. By the way, I love this about my case too. I've got this panel on most of the time, but when I get like an extra hot, if it's an extra hot day, and even though I've got the aircon on, my system can still go up to like 100 degrees with this panel on. But all I do is take this off. Bang, more airflow. It's so good. But when you put it on, the beauty of it being on is that it runs silent. It's like nearly complete. Like right now, you can't hear it right now. It's completely silent next to me. And I'm running a game, I'm streaming, like I'm doing everything. Is the side panel see-through? Yes, you'll see the side panel. Actually, I can put it on for you right now and show you. That's what it'll look like when we're done. It's a tempered glass side panel. But I'm not putting it on just yet because obviously we're still adding stuff. What else do we have here? We're nearly just down to cabling now. I'm actually looking at my real system trying to tell what else I need. I do have a capture card in one of my PCI slots down here. This one here, I have a capture card installed, but I don't believe they have. Yeah, they don't have Elgato capture cards, so yeah, I guess not. What's great about this motherboard too? I'm actually streaming and everything off Wi-Fi right now, off my motherboard. This motherboard has these are the 2 antennas here, and I have the Wi-Fi antenna on top of the case. So I have Wi-Fi built into the motherboard. It's sick. Has Bluetooth as well. Yes, the RGB gives you PC extra FPS. Of course it does. Of course. Everything must be RGB. How else are you going to get an extra 20 frames in Apex Legends, you know? Or Fortnite, whatever. Fortnite, you get an extra 40 frames. Because it's like easier to run. I think we're just about done here. Ready for cabling, I think. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, there's some stuff missing. Like again, my capture card's missing. That fan it looks so weird without that fan there. But yeah, other than those 2 things, the fan and the capture card, like that's my system. So there we go. Of course, we need to actually finish it completely, cable it up, boot it up, because then we need to adjust the RGB. Because how can you have a complete system without the RGB working? Oh, nicey, I like. Oh, nice, I like. Sorry, I thought I saw a Y there. I'm glad you like. I'm just now going to connect everything up. I don't know why I'm connecting the bloody USBs at the back already. May as well. Alright, and this is the part of the game that's actually like super easy. I wish this part was harder. But for cabling, you literally just click where it tells you to click, and like everything's cabled. Like, yeah, it's pretty sick. So that's your I/O panel up. That's your USB ports and your on button, your reset button up there goes to there. Like, I know what everything does. Just your CPU cooler. Wait, I just forgot something. I just realized. I wonder if you guys spotted it. I didn't put thermal paste on. I just realized just then. I didn't put thermal paste on. And that's annoying because I have to undo all these screws. Interesting, a cap card directly on the slot. Yeah, you can buy not just Elgato, but other brands have them too. But I've got an Elgato HD60 Pro. So it does 1080p at 60 FPS capture. And yeah, it's installed directly in my PCI slot. So at the back panel, all it gives you is two HDMI. One's a HDMI in, one's a HDMI out. So whatever you want to capture from goes in the HDMI in, and then you do a HDMI out cable to a monitor, so you can still see what you're capturing. It's pretty neat. Like, I'm very happy. But the card wasn't too cheap. Like, the card I bought secondhand for like $220. So like, it's not, capture cards are not cheap. External capture cards are cheap though. They're a lot cheaper. They're still expensive, but they're not as expensive. I'm using right now for my camera a AVerMedia CV710 capture card that's external, and that cost me $150 secondhand. So that's $70 cheaper, and it does the same thing. Like, it's just external. That's all, but it does pretty much the same thing. Ditro says, on any game you've played, what was the highest FPS at? Any game, it really depends on game, mate. But let's say, well, Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is the game I play most, and I get a constant 110, 120 FPS, and that's a 1080p with everything maxed. Like, I have everything on set to mythical settings. Like, they do a weird thing with settings. Like, they don't have like low, medium, high, ultra. They just have like, what do they have? Like, cursed, common, rare, legendary, mythic. And I've got mine set to, everything's set to mythic. Even particle effects is set to mythic. So like, it can do more FPS. It does more FPS in other games. Just in that game, it's hard to run, and it can do very high FPS. Spiky says, cable management isn't that easy. Felt like a mechanic went, yeah, it does feel like that sometimes. If it's on the PCI slot, does it give you no lag? That is one of the beauties of it being installed in your PC. Obviously, if you have an external capture card, what if, for example, the card falls off your desk and like the cable unplugs? Like, then you've lost your stream or whatever. Like, we've lost what you're capturing. But because it's built into the system, there's more reliability there. Sparky says, I have a USB capture card, and even on the USB 3.0, I get hella lag on the preview window. What is your capture card, Sparky? Like, tell me what manufacturer. Is it Elgato? Is it AVerMedia? Like, what type? Because I've got an Elgato and an AVerMedia, and they're very... I've got an Elgato external one as well. Not just an internal one, but I've got an external one that works pretty well as well. But I have heard, though, of some of them getting lag, though. I feel you, man, if that is the case. Did I miss any question? Should see behind my side panel, lots of Medusa of cables, yeah. But the beauty about this case is that, like what I've done with mine, I have kind of tried to make it neat, like this. But once you put this side panel on, like I put it on now, bang, it's gone. No need to worry about those cables anymore, and you can't see it from this side because of this panel here. If I take this off, I'm not going to take it off, but if I take that off, you can see the cables, and that's the whole point of that panel, is to hide the cables. Mythic particle effects, yeah. It's cool. Like, particle effects in Sea of Thieves are amazing to look at. You gotta have it on high, you know. It's my favorite. Sea of Thieves is my favorite. That's why I use an excuse. Another game I could use as a resource would be, I mean, I could use the obvious CS:GO, but I mean, I don't run CS:GO at max everything anyway, because you don't need CS:GO to look good. You just need to play well. Like, but it gets like over, like, it's ridiculous. It gets over like 400-500 frames a second on CS:GO. It's insane. Like, but that's the thing. It depends what you're running it. You don't need to run CS:GO at max everything to have it look good. Like, yeah. Anyway, I forgot the thermal paste, which is why I took off the cooler. Bang, there we go. I can put the cooler back on. Does it go to my parts now, the cooler? Because I've used it? No, it doesn't. Corsair. Then we're going to put this back on. Jeez. AVerMedia LGP Lite GL310. I've actually heard of that. Yeah. So mine's an AVerMedia... Shit, what's the first? AVerMedia... Oh, shit, what's it called? It's a CV710 is the code. Like, yours is GL310. Mine's a CV710, but I forget what the first bit is. It's AVerMedia something... AVerMedia... I don't know, I can't remember. But you can look it up. If you put AVerMedia CV710 into Google, you'll see my card. For Seagate on it. More of a Western Digital HD type of guy. Yeah, well, I don't really need... I mean, my system has a Seagate in it. That's why I've gone with Seagate here. I don't really have a preference of brand when it comes to mechanical drives. I don't put really important information on it. If that drive fails for whatever reason, I don't really mind. But you're right, if that failed, I probably would go with the Western Digital, to be honest. I have had a lot of Western Digital drives in my time building PCs, especially like the black series of drives. So I've still got a 1TB black WD drive in my other system here, which performs very well. It's like one of the highest speed mechanical drives you can get, I'm pretty sure, without going to SSHD type of drive, you know. I think I'm up to date with comments, which is good. God, Sparky, you are on fire with comments, mate. I feel like I'm just doing a stream where I'm just answering comments, but it's all good. I don't mind. That's the type of stream this can be. If you need advice on anything to do with PCs, I'm very well versed in PC hardware and stuff and fixing. I used to work in IT, so hit me up if you've got any more questions. That's all good. I'll try and keep an eye on the chat as much as I can while I'm trying to do this too. I am trying to get this done and even go to career mode a little bit maybe at the end of the stream. We'll see how we go for time, because I am planning to do an hour-and-a-half stream and we're already 44 minutes in. So it doesn't have to be exact. I can go a little bit over, a little bit under. It doesn't matter. But we're nearly done with this. I don't think... Oh, yeah. So now we can cable the CPU up, which is the only thing we had left to do before. And we're pretty much ready to turn it on. We, of course, because it's a new system, we need our operating system. So we've got to put our USB drive in. There we go. Anything else before we go? I mean, we can put the side panel on, but as a good practice, when you're actually building a PC in real life, I wouldn't put the side panel on for your first boot. I would boot it up now while the side panel's still off, because if something doesn't work right, I mean, you've already got the panel off, you can just keep working. So now that we're all plugged in, ready to go, let's boot her up. There we go. First boot. Wow, that was quick. That was installation of the OS and everything. Just happened just then. Holy crap. And we're gonna obviously install... Well, may as well install everything, eh? 3D Mark. Install GPU tuner. May as well tune GPU a little bit. I don't overclock my GPU very often. It is a 1080 Ti from Zotac. Like, I'm very happy. Like, it's like more than enough performance. By overclocking hardware, you do reduce the lifespan of that hardware. Like, if I overclock my CPU is actually at stock as well. Sparky says, it's all good. I did not expect to even drop a comment, but here I am. I like streams. Maybe I just enjoy PC building streams. Yeah, maybe you do. I tell you what, Sparky, if you like this stream, you might like this game. I don't know if you've heard of this game. You might have heard of it since you're here in the stream. But maybe check out this game too, PC Building Simulator. It's a great game. I've played tons of it, heaps. Like, I just love chilling. Like, I often just while I'm watching other YouTube and Twitch streams and stuff, I just usually chill in PC Building Simulator and just build stuff. It's fun. We got to install our lighting software, of course. Wallpaper doesn't really matter. Music player, will it run? Don't need any of that. Okay, we're good. We need to do a restart. But yeah, looking good so far. Obviously, we're about to customize the RGB on this. This is all wrong. And don't worry, Sparky, if you didn't catch the beginning of the stream, that's where I showed my actual PC, like pictures of my actual PC. Actually, you know what? If I've got the folder up, yeah, I do. All right, here we go. Hold on. Do I still have it open? Give me a sec. Oh, So this is my actual PC, Sparky. Damn, that was a fast build. Took me like 3 hours for mine. Had to get the details just right. Yeah, I mean, in the game, like, it goes fast. In real life, it goes a bit slower. I admit. Like, cabling is like the longest bit. But yeah, so this is my system. This is so that first one was turned off, and this is turned on. So you can see how similar it is. Like, if you looked at what we've got in game right now, look at that. It's nearly the same. And all we have to do is really customize the lighting, and then we'll be exactly the same. Where's my mouse? There it is. So yeah, this is what we're going for here. That's a cool shot. I like that shot. See what I mean? See, I got the back fan there, and I've got my 360mm. That's what pissed me off. Because the game wouldn't let us put that fan there while having the 360mm rad there. And I wonder if I can show you my capture card. You can just see, if I zoom in here, there's the Elgato capture card. And there's one of the HDMIs for it there. So there you go. Yeah, I've heard of it. It looks like a lot of fun, but I'll probably put like 400 hours. I'm pretty sure you would actually, Sparky. You sound like the kind of guy that would put a lot of time in this game. It's fun. It's too much fun. I have to limit myself as well. But that's why I have Sea of Thieves. Like, Sea of Thieves is my main game. That's like the most fun I have with gaming is Sea of Thieves. And then like my go-to when I fall back to anything is like this sort of game. Love it. And this is still getting updated like monthly or something. It's still getting parts added to it, so it's great. It's actually up to date. I'm pretty sure if we go to CPUs and we go Ryzen, yeah, they even have the 16-core Ryzen 9 3950X. They got all the new parts. Like, it's crazy. I didn't think they would have that. I think that just got added last update. Like literally like a, yeah, that green light. Oof. What, you don't like the green lighting? What's wrong with the green lighting? I mean, I can change it to whatever. That's the beauty of RGB. This every light in here is RGB, even the graphics card. So I can change it. Oh, see this light here? That's the only light. This really pisses me off. I'm tempted to just make everything blue because of this LED. This graphics card, maybe I can turn it off actually. I haven't tried checking Zotac software. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it right now. Why not? It's a live stream. Anything goes. Spectra. Here we go. Brightness. See, I don't think I can go to that LED. I don't know if I can go to that LED. Settings. GPU. Nah, see, it doesn't have. It has the controls for this LED here, but this one here, this blue one, I don't believe it has. Nah. In Spanish, El Gato means the cat, but it purrs like one too. No, you'd be surprised. El Gato is completely silent. Actually, I'm not sure about that. I have never heard my Elgato make a sound because it's inside my PC, and the PC is friggin' really strongly soundproofed. Like, as in, like the side panels and stuff all keep the sound in, so I never hear it. I know someone that, but the 3900. No, oof means I like. Oh, oof means you'll like it. Okay, I'm not up with the kids' lingo, mate. I'm not young enough anymore. You know, I'm not hip with it. Anyway, let's get into the bloody. Let's go with lighting first. So this is freaking cancer, mate. So unfortunately, so you like the green? That's right. So okay, oof means you like the green. Good, because that's what I'm gonna do. I didn't mean to click off that. Light effect static. We don't want. Yeah, apply. Oh, we can do it for everything at once. Oh, awesome. That's so good. Oh, wow. We can just... Holy shit. We can just make everything green. Apply. Wow, that's so easy. Excuse me. You could try putting a piece of black tape, maybe. If all else fails. Yeah. But the thing, Sparky, is I would have to care enough to do that. Like, most of the time, I don't look at my... Like, I do look at my PC. Obviously, why would I have it look this good if I wasn't going to look at it? But a lot of the time, like, I'm not looking at like this. It doesn't really bother me enough to, like, do anything about it. I know some people it would bother the hell out of. Maybe I will one day. Maybe I will take your advice and I'll put some black tape on it. But I'm not too concerned. Like, it's not a huge deal. I'm actually more concerned. I don't know if you can notice it, Sparky, but I do have a slight bit of GPU sag here. I actually need to prop up my card with something against the ground. Like, I need a piece of like straight black plastic that I can prop my card up with to make it level again, because it's actually a little bit sagging. I don't like that stress on the PCI slot. I don't want it to break, because then I probably won't have enough PCI slots, to be honest. I got my Elgato's in one of them, and if I move the graphics card down to the next one, I don't know if it can fit with the Elgato there. Not sure. Oops, forgot to add the rest. I know someone that has the 3900 and it costs a pretty penny. Yeah, I know the Threadrippers are pricey, but I mean the performance, man, it's great. Like 16 cores. Oh no, hold on. How many cores is 3900? Is that 16 or is that 24? I forget. But like they clock it like what, 4.5 gigahertz on all cores or something. Like if you got enough cooling, that is. Speaking of cooling, I thought this was meant to be. See, this is the only part that annoys me now, is this isn't RGB. Let's see if there's another cooler. 360mm. Wow, there's only two. And this one isn't RGB. Holy crap. Damn, so I can't do anything about that cooler. You're one of those people, Sparky. Cool. You're one of those people that would put that tape there and would notice that sort of light. Yeah. So annoyingly, I've showed you my real system. You can see how the fans themselves have their RGB lit on the fans, not just the CPU block, but the fans are lit. Whereas in the game, the block is lit up. The Corsair, obviously I have a Thermaltake, this Corsair, but the fans don't, which annoys me a little bit. I guess we could go. Do they have like LED strips? I've never actually played around with. No, I don't think they do. Strips. Huh. I thought they would. Like, you'd think they'd have that sort of thing in this game. Because I was thinking I could put like LED strips like up on the top here to give the illusion that the fans were giving off light, like the green light. But anyway, well, that's as close as I'm going to get it. Let's go back here. We may as well get rid of that. Actually, I don't think we'll go. Well, we don't really need to bloody do any overclocking or anything, because as I said, my system isn't really overclocked. Sparky says, on my AMD stock cooler, the AMD letters were assembled sideways, so I had to mod the stock cooler and fix the position so it went from horizontal to vertical. I got OCD like that. Wow. That is OCD. You know what though? I probably would do that too. Because, for example, my system, I had a similar thing with the Thermaltake logo. So this Thermaltake, when I first installed my cooler, the Thermaltake logo was like, 90 degrees sideways, and just couldn't deal with it. I had to install it in this. I had to take it all off, install it this way to make it upright. Because like if it's not upright, what's the point? Like, it's like the graphics card. It's like that's why I have it in this position, not vertical. Plus, I didn't have, like, if I put it vertical here, I would have had to buy another riser card. That's why I didn't want to. I just mounted it the standard way. Maybe I could just buy a riser card, move the card to there, and then I don't have the sag. Maybe I'll do that. I'll think about it. Got a link for those. My doors are extremely light and sound goes through them like no tomorrow. Oh, the acoustic panels on. Oh yeah, the acoustic panels. What country are you from, Sparky? Are you from Australia like me? Because it depends where I send you links to. Actually, speaking of, hold on. Let me check something. Where I bought the panels from is from Kogan.com. Acoustic. I don't know if they still have them though, because I went back to buy more. Oh, they do have them again. Awesome. They didn't have these. So I bought some, and then they went out of stock and they never restocked. So I bought 40 pieces of foam. This is it here. Yeah, this is the one here. So it's $80 free shipping for 40 pieces. And I bought 40 pieces. I've got like 12 on the door. I've got some on the walls as well behind me. I don't know if you see, if we go back to the pictures. You can see up here. I've got like patches of it. And you might be able to hear on stream, like you don't hear much reverberance or echo in here. Mostly because of this acoustic foam, especially on the door, because the door is just pure, that door in the photo here, that door is like solid metal. It reverberates like crazy when there's an echo, like in the sound or whatever, it reverberates. But once I put those on, it stopped doing that, so it was great. But yeah. Anyway, so back to, so Kogon.com. If you go to Kogon.com.au and put in acoustic foam into the search, you'll get these. You can buy 60 at a time too. You can buy 60 pieces for $112.95. Free posters. Oh, you're from... you're in the US. Okay, well, I would love to recommend you something, but I don't know. I would obviously probably recommend Amazon. Because that's what you guys use over there. We don't really... We have Amazon, but it's not like... It's not like everything. Like we have limited stuff here. Acoustic. These are only 12 packs. Oh, here you go. This. Oh, there you go. Oh, good. Oh, you need to know how thick they are. Okay. This is what you want here. This is a 48 pack of these, and it's $46. Forget that shipping part. Obviously, I'm in Australia. It's going to ship to Australia. It's going to cost me that to ship. It's going to cost you a lot less shipping. All good. Yeah, they're kind of thick. And then you've got to go about mounting them. That's the other thing as well. Mounting them is a mixed bag because you can just like use double-sided tape straight to the wall, straight to the paint, and that works great. That's actually what I've done here because I'm not ever planning to take them down. If you are one day planning to take down the acoustic foam panels, you may want to mount them to cardboard first. So like you glue the panels to cardboard, and then like do those what are those easy quick removal tab things you can get from hardware stores, and you mount them like that. Because then you can easily remove the panels from the wall without damaging the paint. Otherwise, you've got to repaint the wall. If you do what I've done, if you double-sided tape the panels directly to the wall, then you have to paint them when you rip them off. But as I said, I'm not ever planning to take them off. Yeah, you find some. Yeah, well, that's the link I showed you there. Sparky is on Amazon. Oh, it's good you're watching my stream then. I don't get many Americans on my streams because of the times that I don't know what time it is for you. It must be getting pretty late now though, isn't it? Must be like after midnight. You must be like just creeping into your Wednesday, is it? I think Wednesday over there. Just after midnight. Anyway, what were we doing here? Oh yeah, we're pretty much done. Let's put the side panel on. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, we'll put this back on. Go. We've gone off. We've gone off on some tangents today. Sorry about that. So I'm sure Sparky's happy. Help him out a bit. I don't mind. It's good. I like helping people. It's how I learnt everything. Like how I learnt is like just learning from other people. On YouTube mostly. It's exactly what Sparky's doing now. So that is basically my system right there. With a few changes, of course. Not a Corsair logo. It's a Thermaltake one. The RAM is pretty much identical. Graphics card is close, as you can see in the pictures over here. Oh. So instead of Zotac being on the bottom of the card and then the green line along the bottom, it's only in my one it's only just the logo and that's it. But in the game it's got that green line as well, which is pretty cool, I must admit. The motherboard lighting, that's exactly what I've got going on right now. I've got like motherboard lighting along the side there. Same case pretty much. Like this is my PC. So that part of the stream is over. I knew it, Sparky. You know how I knew it was early morning for you? Is because I used to play Sea of Thieves with a few American guys. And we'd always play in my early afternoon, like around this time now. And because it's like, what, 6 p.m. now? Yeah, 6 p.m. here in the evening. And for them, they was always complaining like how late they were staying up. Because like they were going, oh, can't you get on any earlier? But the problem is like any earlier than this, I'm still at work, so I can't play till I'm home from work. And then when I go home from work, it's already like after midnight for you guys. So that's the problem. That's why it's hard to play with American guys until the weekend. The weekend's a lot easier, of course. We play during the day, and that's your evening. You know, if we play Saturday during the day, that's your Friday night. Easy. Thanks for tips, man. I appreciate it. No worries, Sparky. I'm happy to help out. This is what the streams are all about, is that, I mean, if I didn't care about answering comments or anything, it didn't have to be a stream. I could just literally do gameplay of this and upload it as a video. But I do these streams so that I can answer chat. And I'm glad there are people in the chat, because sometimes I do these streams and I don't have anyone watching or like anyone commenting. I have people watching, but like not doing anything, you know. System info. Oh yeah, what are our temps like? Oh, we're only idling. We're 42 degrees. That's a little high for not doing anything. Excuse me. Graphics card sitting at 32. Not bad. Oh, the clock speed of the memory is only 2666. We need to. If we were going for like my plan here was to just build the look of the system. Like it's up and running. It works. It's installed. I'm not going to go through bloody customizing everything else. I just wanted to look the same. So that does it for this part of the stream, guys. I am going to jump into career mode for a little bit now to end the stream. Is there anything else I forgot? I don't think there is. Cables. Nah, there's nothing else really. My system was pretty straightforward. Ah, yes, the old razzle-dazzle with work. Yep. That's how it goes, mate. Work first, everything else second. But, you know, I like, that's why I like working days. Like morning, I work like morning/day shift. I get the work out of the way, and then I spend all afternoon gaming until bed, so it's good. I like that sort of lifestyle. Anyway, we're done here. Let's go to the main menu now. And we are going to continue with our career mode. I'm just going to remember which one it was. I'm pretty sure where this one. Yeah, it's this save file here is my personal save file, the one I just play for fun. I haven't played for, as you can tell, I haven't played for a while. Yeah, I haven't played since December, so I haven't played for like a month or so. Yeah, it's been a while since I streamed this last, but yeah, this is our save file here. So let's dive into career mode for a little bit. I forget what even jobs we had going. I'm just catching up on whatever we got going here. So these are all things on the go. I think we're about to end it. I usually save my game and quit when I'm about to end the day. Turn off that light. Save a bit of power too. So we got this. We're probably waiting on parts, I'm guessing. So we look at our calendar here. I turn the light back on. What day is it? You're there. So we got emails, delivery. Oh, so did we set up an order? Yeah, we did. Look at that. Like I didn't forget, because sometimes I forget, and I forget to order this, and I go the next day and then go, oh shit, I forgot to. Now I got to order that again and wait till the next day. Yeah, so that's usually where I save it. So I guess by now. So we bought the parts that we need for the next jobs. Alright, let's do the right thing and let's shut down. Save some power, you know? In this game, that actually does matter. If you turn off lights on your computer before you go, you actually do save electricity. Like, you save your bill in the game. Hey man, I enjoyed the stream. Thanks again for answering my questions. Maybe I'll see you around. I'm gonna hit the hay, gotta get up early. Yeah, understandable, man. I know it's late for you guys if you're American, so yeah, understandable. And glad you could catch the stream. That's good. As I was saying to Detro in chat earlier, it's been a while since I streamed on YouTube. I stream on Twitch now. So if you want to catch more content that's live, I stream on Twitch quite a bit. Mine's Lucas75 TV on Twitch, if you're interested. But if not, it's all good, because I mostly play Sea of Thieves there. So if you're not into Sea of Thieves, it's all good. You don't have to watch. But if you wanted to catch more live content, it's quite enjoyable. We do a lot of like funny shenanigans in Sea of Thieves, so it is quite funny. Even if you're not into the game itself, we do a lot of funny shit. So could be fun. You might enjoy it. But yeah, thanks for sticking around, Sparky. I'll catch you next time. As for the rest of the stream, we're going to carry on a little bit. We've got our rent coming up in 3 days too. Must complete job. Can you fix this? Alright. Alright, we're going to end day here. Alright, it's a new day. Turn on the light, turn on the computer. Power on. So we've got our, we're going to pick up parts first. So because I haven't played in a while, I don't exactly know I thought I'd get out of the loop a little bit. Like, I've got a PC sitting here that's half done. So this is for V Fitzgerald. We may as well check our emails for V Fitzgerald. See what he wanted. Fix needed. Can you repair something for me? No matter what game I play, the colors are all wrong and then it crashes. It looks like a bit bland in them. It's plastic blue cables might make it look nicer. ASAP, please. It's urgent. Yeah, so he wants blue cables, plus I think it's his graphics card that... Oh, it says it here, yeah. Replace graphics card, replace hard drive. Huh. Why would it be... I don't get why the hard drive would be bad, but... let's have a look here. We've got... Oh, it doesn't show us... Or is it the drive that died? I don't know. If we check inventory, we should have the dead... No? Maybe we sold it already. Maybe we just got rid of it already. I don't know. So it wanted us to what? Replace graphics card, replace hard drive. Did it... Oh. Get back over here. What graphics card? A GTX 970 gaming. Is that what we got? We didn't even buy it. What are we doing? Why didn't I buy that? Did I already replace it? Maybe I already replaced it. Wait, is that... Oh, lucky. This card's already... So I think this is already good. Let's have a look anyway. Let's unplug the graphics card here. Is this the broken one? No, this is the new one. Okay, good. Alright. Let's put that bad boy back in. And cable it up. Oh, nothing in here is cabled, eh? Jesus. What else? Hard drive replacement. Okay, so I'm guessing this drive is dead. Alright. So unplug that cable. And that should be the dead one, right? No. Huh. I'm confused. So I already replaced it? Is it? That's probably what's going on. Yeah, I already replaced it. Must be. So does it say... Yeah, so... Oh, these are already green. Yeah, that's why. Silly me. Alright, so this is pretty much done. Yeah, we can just put the case side panel back on. God, why didn't I finish that then? Weird. Let's not forget any parts here. Don't want a customer to be missing some parts. Side panel. You already played... Yeah. I forget... As I said, it's been a while since I played. I forgot that when you look at an email and it says green, it means you've already done it. I forgot. So I've literally already done everything to this PC. So I could have actually finished it yesterday. Like before ending the work day for yesterday. We have to boot it on now. Oh, no OS installed. Whoops. Yeah, because it's a new drive, that's why. Just gonna have a drink while this is booting up. Oh, it's a bit slower on installing everything because it is on a hard drive, not a SSD. Now we good? Yep, we're good. Yoink. Oh wait, he wanted blue cables. Did we do blue cables? Oh, that's why I had all the cables unplugged. Oh, I'm silly. I was wondering why all the cables were unplugged. Because he wants blue cables. God's sake. Plastic blue cables, yep. Alright, so we have to remove all the cables. Pretty much. Gotta love it, eh? Gotta love cables. I can't miss a cable either, otherwise I'll be unhappy. I think that's fine, because that's the power cable. Alright, everything else is good. Alright, blue cables it is. I don't know why he wants blue cables. He's got a green graphics card. He's got red PCI slots, and he wants to put blue cables in there. Alright, your funeral, mate. You don't want it to match, obviously. I mean, maybe that's your color scheme. Maybe you want as many colors as possible in your system. Who knows? It's the I/O, external I/O, hard drive, of course, and that's everything. Alright, unfortunately we have to boot it again. Do we have the... Oh yeah, we got the USB back. Right. Let's open it back on. He wants it to be an ISO. Yeah, he does. Definitely. God, it's so bad. Even with the side panel on, and it's very dark, I can still see how mismatched everything is. Alright, we should get a perfect score on this one. Come on, fingers crossed. Oh, he gave me... Come on, why can't he give me 5 stars? It's annoying. I did everything right. They gave me 4 stars. Whatever. Alright, hold on. What do we got here? Fixed PC. Might as well do this one. Broken PCs are my forte. It's a bit dusty as well. It's literally the same... Oh my god, it's like nearly the same PC we just fixed. Look at that. Blue cables, red graphics card. Motherboard's different though. But bloody hell. The color scheme in this thing. Oh. Guess we'll blow all the dust out. Excuse me. This is a tedious part. Dusting. That's pretty much it. Yep. Alright, what does he want? Replace hard drive. What do we got here? 3 terabyte 64 gig. Do we have that? Do we buy one? Yes, we did. Cool. Did I say 64 gig? I mean 64 meg cache. That's what I meant. Silly me. Boom. That should be broken. Yep. Sell. Install a new one. He'll obviously need... Wait, did he ask for cables? Hold on. Which customer is this actually? I didn't look. Former Milton. I need some repairs. It's making some really weird noises. Can you finish before... the vents look a bit clogged. Okay, it doesn't want cables. Good. It doesn't care about the cables. Which means we can get rid of those ugly bloody blue ones, actually. We'll give him plain black. How about that? I'm going to do a bit of service for this guy. I'm going beyond what he's asked me. To actually give him a better looking system. Because I can't stand it. Alright, so that's all the blue shit removed. We're going to go with nice, sleek, black cabling here. Because he's already got enough colours in it. He's got a yellow he's got a yellow fan. And he's got one stick of red RAM and a red graphics card. So really you should just change that fan to red and then he's good, pretty much, with these black cables in here. And that is everything. We need the USB drive in for the OS. How much time we got? We got another about 15 minutes on the stream, roughly. I'll go for, because I start to get tired. Like I work 8.5 hours a day, come home and then set up a stream and stream for a couple of hours. You know, I get tired pretty quick, especially with face cam on, because I know I don't have to, but I got these bright lights like in each corner of the room, like shining on me to make it look good. I guess no, I won't look good, but I mean I'll be well lit. PC Building OS. There we go. It's going to install everything now, so it's going to take a bit. While that's going on, this guy wants an upgrade. May as well do that next. God, people love these cases, eh? It's another one. That's the same issue. It's got an MSI graphics card, which I always read. That's one of the reasons, guys, why I probably will never buy an MSI graphics card unless they get rid of this. Like, unless I can take that plate off and like put a black one on or something, or a grey one, whatever. Actually, we'll dust that after. We'll finish. This one's pretty much finished. Incomplete case. Yeah. There we go. Turns out this PC is his brother's. Yeah. Probably is, eh? Because some of these guys in the emails, they use usernames. Some of them use their actual names. Alright, done. Come on, 5 stars, mate. 5 stars. Yeah. Excellent. Making dosh. Huh? God, this is an essay and a half. Wait. Hold on. What's this? I am authorized to offer a final reward of $4,000 for any assistance rendered. Full payment to your name and address or transit to be delivered to you. Please replace the hut. But this guy's not giving me a budget, like, so I can just, okay, well, place hut. I guess we'll do it. I don't know. He wants a Mortoni Easy Store 400 gig. Do we actually have one of them already? No, we have a 120 gig. Alright, we'll just buy a 400 gig. Well, we'll do it. That sounds sketchy as hell, though. I wouldn't do that job in real life. Oh, wait. I added the wrong thing. Hold on. I want a Mortoni Easy Store 500. There we go. Add to cart. There we go. Even though they're the same price, he wants to replace it properly, like not with a different brand. Yeah, and it's just my luck. This day-to-day Detro, everyone loves mini PCs, I guess. What's the guess that one of these is also one of them? Let's find out. What do we do here? He wants an upgrade, and this one also wants an upgrade. Yay! Not a mini PC. Finally, a normal desktop. That's actually pretty cool looking. Look at the front panel. Is that the on button? It is. Yeah, nice. I actually love that. See, in real life, you wouldn't have to undo any screws. It'd just be a handle. But for some reason, this game puts screws on it still. Doesn't make sense. See? It should open like a door, not have screws in it. Anyway, whatever. So what do you want here? This is from Blake. And Blake... upgrade to 8 terabytes of storage, and he already had how many? He had a 1 terabyte and a 500 gig. So I guess we're going to take both of those out. Where's your storage? Oh, down. Oh, we're going to have to take this side panel off. Damn it. We actually didn't need that front panel, the other side panel off at all. To open door, please remove door. Yeah, exactly, Detro. So dumb. The whole point of that door, the door handle, is so you can just open. Like, the whole point is to not undo any screws. And he wants 8 terabytes of storage. Jesus. Well, there's one 4 terabyte. And there's another 4 terabyte. Look at that. 8 terabytes of storage. Did he ask for any cabling? I don't think he did. But let's check anyway. Skim reading. No cable requirements. Good. So we can just cable these with whatever. Just black. Precise clicking is what I like to call this. Just all you have to do is precisely click where it tells you to click. Done. Alright, everything's cabled up. We obviously need the OS drive on here. There we go. I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine, so let's put the side panels on while it's booting. Let's go and install the OS first. Another side panel. It's booting up now. God, that was good use of our time, wasn't it? We had just enough time to put side panels on. Alright, I guess that's done. Yeah, sweet. Yoink. And 5 stars? Yeah. $400? Nice. Excellent. What were we doing with this one? It's from Thomas Gregg. Thomas Gregg. I haven't upgraded for a while, so it's about time. I'd appreciate it if you could replace the CPU with something better. I'm after 8 gigs of memory. Wow, that's... You're asking for a lot there. Come on. Yeah, he's only got... So did I buy a stick of RAM? I'm guessing I did. Yeah. God, that's such an easy upgrade. Upgrade CPU. So what CPU did he have? An i3 6320. So I probably from memory got him an i5. I'm guessing. Yeah, I mean I've got a few i5s, so just give him one of those. Sweet. Clean out dust. All right, that's pretty easy. What would you need 8 terabytes for? Exactly, Detro. With the increased usage of like cloud storage, online, everything, like everything's online. Oh yeah, you're right, Detro. We leveled up. Yeah, that was sweet. And you can see how my rating is. I'm nearly a perfect 5 stars too, which is good. In my main game, I never actually reached perfect 5-star score. We're nearly there. But we just need more people not to give us those stupid 4. Even though we do everything right, some people give you 4 stars. It's so annoying. I wish that wasn't a thing. But anyway, I guess that's real to life too. In real life, you could do everything perfect, and someone will still give you like a 1 out of 5. So it's dumb. Like, I make great content on YouTube, as far as I'm concerned, and people still dislike it. They still hit the dislike button. Speaking of which, if you did enjoy the stream, whoever's watching, don't forget to click like. May as well. It lets me know that you actually enjoyed the content, and then I should make more of it. So that is the like and dislike buttons don't do anything else. They just tell me they don't do anything to YouTube. Like, they just tell me that you either like it or don't like it, and like you either want to see more of it or you don't. Like, I don't get why people think, oh, you know, if you dislike it a lot, like YouTube will kill it or like take the video down. No, that's not how it works. No, YouTube takes the video down for copyright reasons or something like that, or plagiarism or violent acts. Like, sort of, you know, illegal stuff. What we're doing? Upgrade CPU. God, we're going to have to bloody remove everything here. Remove the cooler. The RAM's easy though, because we can do that right now. I nearly installed in the wrong slot. Let's install that RAM module. Done. Detro says, by the way, nearly at 900 subs. Congrats. Actually, funny story, Detro. I actually did hit 900, and then I went back to 898. So, but that's how YouTube works, mate. I go up a fair bit, go down a little bit, go up a fair bit, go down a little bit. It's just, that's how YouTube works, mate. You just don't notice it on the huge channels, because the huge channels that are like growing very fast, they're still losing subs every day, but like they're gaining like. But you don't even notice they're losing any. But with my channel, because of how slowly I'm growing my channel, it's way more noticeable. Yeah, it's funny, eh? I hit 900 2 days ago, and then went down to 898 today. So there we go. I lost 2 subs today for some reason. I don't know why. YouTube could be doing some cleaning up. Maybe there were some subs that weren't, like, they haven't watched my content in a while, and maybe YouTube did like a clean. Like, I know YouTube does like a clean every now and then. What was I doing here? Oh, CPU. Hold on. What was wrong with it? Oh, shit. What CPU did he have? Oh, no. No, I forgot what CPU he had. Oh, this was it. Yeah, he had an i3-62. So we'll just put an i5 with a 6500 in there. Oh wait, did they say no used parts? I want all new stuff. Damn it. Damn it. I try and cheat sometimes and use used stuff, like from other people's PCs. Oh, he's getting a nice bump then in performance. He's getting a brand new 6600K. Not bad. Alright, so I'm basically gonna finish this day in the game, and then I'm gonna end the stream after that. Probably go a little over an hour and a half. I like these streams to be a little shorter than other live streams I've done, just because it is more strength. Like I've talked for like the whole time too, and like my mouth, I can feel my mouth actually getting, even though I've had drinks, it's still a bit dry and a little bit sore. I actually don't talk that much in real life. It's funny, I talk a lot on stream. I barely talk any other time. So my mouth isn't just, my jaw isn't used to the workout. You know, it's getting a workout right now. It's tiring me out. Why the hell do I have this? 2 gig of RAM. Oh, anyway. What cooler do you have? Oh, I only have one cooler anyway. There you go. That's your cooler. Now, did he have any cable requirements? Plastic black cables. Perfect. I think I'm using black cables right now. Yeah. And he has plastic black in there already. Oh, perfect. Wait, he's got... What about that white one? Oh. Yeah, so that... I gotta be... They're bloody sneaky, these guys. So there's a white one over there too. Another white one. You know what? I'm just going to remove all the cables and do it. Just in case, because this could be grey, not black. And then I'll get marks deducted. Fair enough, stay hydrated given the heat. Yeah. Funny enough, it's actually not hot where I am. I'm in Melbourne right now, and it's not actually that hot. I've heard it's hot everywhere else though. Like, where are you from, Detroit? Are you from like Brisbane or Sydney? Oh, I think you told me once. Weren't you from Perth? I forgot. I remember someone in my chat being from Perth once. So I'm getting mixed up. Sorry. But in Victoria, in Melbourne where I live anyway, there's it's not a hot day today. It's like 20 something degrees. It's pretty good. Let's move that as well. I'm just to be safe. Yeah, look, there's a white cable here. Sneaky buggers. I'll do everything black properly. Because these guys, they love to just hide that one white cable in here somewhere to trick you, you know. Oh, come on, man. I hate when they misclick that. It's annoying. Alright, everything's good. PC computer OS. Yeah, we'll have to... Oh, we didn't replace the hard drive, so we should be good. We can probably put the side panel on. Pretty sure we're done here. I'll just read his email again, just to be sure. So, plastic black cables, new stuff, 8 gig of memory, CPU replaced something better. Yep, everything is golden. Yoink. And we only got one more to do today, I think. Yeah, one more PC to go. Sweet. 5 stars, baby. We're nearly at that perfect... See, on my rating, I didn't even move. It's still at the same, like, 5 and 6/8 of a star rating. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So who do we have here? We have this one's an upgrade PC. And they want a score. I hate these ones because no one does this in real life. No one goes into a computer store and goes, "Hello, sir. I'm here to build a PC." Or no, sorry, they bring in a PC and go, "Hey, I'm not going to tell you what my PC can run at the moment, but I want it to be able to run a 3D Mark score of this." No one asks that. Like, "Oh, you're from Northern New South Wales, Ditro. Cool. Yeah, it's definitely hot up there." I feel bad for you guys, man. Melbourne's had it pretty easy going. We've had some hot days, trust me. We had a 43-degree day, I think a week and a bit ago, and actually killed my iPod. I have an iPod Touch, like 3rd generation iPod Touch. It lives in my car as just a music device for my car. And actually, I've had it for years and years and years, and it finally died. It just decided to die because of the heat. I mean, I did have it in my car, like that's... But the funny thing is, it lived through all the other years where we had like 42, 43-degree days, and it lived through all those. So, yeah, that's the weird thing. It actually survived every other year. It just didn't survive this year. Yeah, so we've had our hot days, but yeah, nothing compared to what Queensland and Brisbane and New South Wales have been getting. They've been getting much hotter temps and smoke as well. Actually, Brisbane hasn't been really getting smoke, have they? But New South Wales has been. Of course, the fires. Who hasn't heard about the fires at this point? The whole world's heard about it. Anyway, what are we doing here? We're upgrading. It's pretty much that most days up here. Yeah, that's insane, man. We get like a 40-degree day like once every couple of weeks. Like it's in summer, that is. Not every day of the year, like every week of the year, but like in summer we get like a 40-degree day every now and then. Like it's not too bad. And because it's like one day, you just get through that one day, and then the next day is usually like raining. So it's beautiful. It actually like rains. It's actually cold the next day. It's weird. I'm staying hydrated. Anyway, what are we doing here? We may as well boot this up, because how are we meant to get to a 3D Mark score of that if we first don't know what it can do? So, it doesn't have it installed. Well, okay. Let's install 3D Mark then, eh? 3D Mark. It's a little slow. Must be running on a hard drive. And we will have to restart. Takes a while. Does this guy want anything else? N Madden. I want to make sure he's fast as it could be. Can you get it to benchmark at least 35. They want plastic white cables. Okay, that's the only other requirement extra. Cool. And they have a Pentium G46. No wonder. No wonder you're not gaming very well on that thing. Your graphics card's kind of solid, but yeah, could definitely do better. So what did I get you? I just probably kept you on the Intel platform, I'm guessing. I probably got this. Wait, that's used. Oh, you didn't say anything about brand new parts. I can use used parts. Yes. I can use used parts in your system. Anyway, let's run 3D Mark. Actually, should I run? It's going to take a while to run this. You know what? I'm just going to sort the parts out and then run it. Because it takes... 3D marking this game takes way too long. So I'm just going to do the upgrade that I think is going to be enough. Because I'm trying to like keep this stream like quick, like as efficient as possible. I should say efficient, not necessarily short, just efficient. You know, efficient use of my time. They only have 1 stick of RAM too. It's not good. I mean, but that doesn't impact performance as much as like CPU and graphics cards. So okay, say bye bye to your Pentium processor. Say hello to your new. What should we give you? I've got a couple of 6700s here. How about we start you on a 65? No, let's give you a 6700. Why not? Why not? Where's your cooler? There it is. God, that's a shitty cool. God. Basic bitch cooler. Where's my little... Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, so they wanted... I have to get rid of all these cables, too. They want white cables. Forgot about that. God, it takes concentration just to get to the freaking cables. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. No, that's already disconnected. Any other cables in here? There's one there. Wait, no. That's part of the logo of the SD. Lol. What else? I don't see any more cables. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, they want white cables. Plain white. Actually, there's probably not too much point. Yeah, I can cable up most of this stuff, just not the CPU. Really. Oh, the CPU already swapped. The GPU, I can't do. I can do everything else. Okay, SSD. Fans. And we're good. Yep. Alright, so you had a 960 GPU. No TI it is. I think your budget... yeah, this guy's budget was really high. That's why. We got him really good parts. I remember now. And we cable up these. Wait, did we use... Yeah, we used white. Yeah, cool. I couldn't remember if I used white. I selected white or not. And now it's just a 3D Mark score. And this should definitely pass that score. And this is the time... This is the time waster, guys, is just running PC Mark. It's so annoying. That's why I want to run it as least. I just want to run it once, I hope. And that's it. May as well put the side panel on because I'm pretty sure it's going to meet that requirement. That PC Mark score. 3D Mark score, sorry. PCI cover, no. Move that. And this is the part I hate because you have to just wait. Although we can, actually, yeah, we do have something to do here. We've got new jobs coming in. I bought a PC from you a while back from a guy called Tim. It always seemed to run a bit hot. I thought there was nothing to be done about it, but a good friend of mine, Dr. Waterman, told me how you fix his machine. Cool. Diagnose and fix. Sure, I'll do that. Look, it seems pretty straightforward. I'm guessing either your cooler doesn't work or you don't have thermal paste. That's probably the possible 2 options there. Sure. We don't even need any parts for that. Cool. Although, I think what I'll do is... And I realize I can actually... I don't need to order that anymore. No. I am going to order... Just, wait, no. Ascending. Just one of these. Just in case his cooler is broken. It could be. Okay, so Bruce Van Cleef. Good day. Predictably, my computer has failed once more. This time, the thing won't turn on at all. Goodness only knows why. I can only assume it died out of desperation. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, do what you can. I want this techno-dystopian nightmare to end. Award-winning author. That's why he uses big words. Techno-dystopian. Jesus. So... It won't turn on at all. Sounds like power supply, possibly. So let's buy another Power King 250. God. Wait, I've got one already? I've got a used one. He didn't say anything about used or new parts. Sweet. I literally don't have to spend anything, do I? He gave me a budget of $100 though. I think it costs $20 for one of them. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe it's not powering on because of something else. Because he gave us a budget of 100. That's a bit odd. Could it be motherboard? What CPU is he running? He's running a Mortoni H170 M-Tech. I think that's a $100 motherboard. So actually the motherboard could be dead. It's very seldom that actually happens in real life though. I wish PCs were this easy to build, yeah. That's funny if they were. It's really quick. It's way quick to build a PC in this game than real life. Like, I'd have to really try hard in real life to build one. It's impossible. You can't. Because the cabling is literally click here, then click here. You've done a cable. Like, it's so quick. So we are going to buy an extra motherboard for $100 just in case that is the issue. And if it's not, then we have extra stuff. Like, it doesn't matter. We'll always eventually need these for other builds. What else? It can't really be much more else. I doubt the CPU is dead. Even if it is, we do have other options here, I believe. Yeah, we have an i5 there, so we can give it an i5 if that's the problem. But yeah, we'll accept that. This is just telling me I've leveled up. Okay, cool. New parts. They added a graphics card. Great. Alright, Timbo2000 back in business. Hey nephew, oh, this is from Tim, yeah, the previous owner of the business. Cool. Seeing the great work you're doing has inspired me to get back into business. I've spotted a great niche over here in Marabella. Can't speak too much about it. Let's just say it's a golden opportunity. All I need is a little float, say $5,000. In return, I'm ready to give you 10% of Tim's Red Hot repairs. Jeez. Okay, I'm going to get back to you on that one, Timbo. That's a little steep for my blood. Wait, did I even read this one? Hold on. Oh, and I have one of them. Yeah, I never accepted this job. Why not? Okay, like I did. Ooh, our PC mark's done. Oh, we killed it. Look at that. We killed it by over 1,000 points, actually. So that's pretty damn good. He can just have the extra performance. That's fine. Alright, so that should be a 5-star rating as well. I am going to quickly check that email. Plastic white cables, we did that. And they got the 3D Mark score they wanted. So that should be 5 stars. Yes, they are. Nice. Alright, we are done for the day. Oh, wait, we got a new email? Oh, new parts. Okay, cool. Whatever. Alright, doing well. We're going to shut this down. And we're going to shut down the stream, guys. That is it for this stream of PC Building Simulator. I hope you have enjoyed. Again, if you have missed any parts of this stream, feel free to watch the VOD, as in the video. This will turn into a video on YouTube to watch later. So if you have missed any parts, you want to rewatch it, you can go ahead and it won't be available straight after the stream. It'll be YouTube has to process the stream first, and then it becomes a video in a little while, like I don't know, a couple of hours, something like it becomes available. So yeah, stay tuned for more PC Building Simulator content on the channel as well. I'm back into the game now. I've had a bit of a break. I had like a 2-month, 3-month break, something like that from this game, but I am back into PC Building Simulator. I love this game, and I'm going to enjoy a lot of the updates coming to this game as well. Thanks, Detro, again for your added support as well. Being very active in chat as well. Sparky was very active in chat. I think he's a new viewer for the live streams. I don't think I've met him in chat before, but yeah, he was fun to talk to. I kind of did a lot for that guy actually. Funny enough, he asked about bloody acoustic foam. He asked about all sorts of stuff and pretty much answered everything. It was good. It's good fun. Yeah, catch you later, Detro. I'm about to end the stream, so see you all later. Catches.